Hello, everybody. Welcome to the What Do You Dream podcast. I'm Nick with Kristi.
Hello.
And we have a special guest, Alicia.
Hi, guys. Thanks so much for having me.
I'm so happy you're on. I'm so happy I have someone else to talk to.
You might change your mind.
I'm so happy you're on because I finally get to talk to someone other than Nick.
Wow. It's not like I'm the co-host.
That could change. So Kristi and I will take over here.
Yep, you can just
You can be our little sidekick.
Sidekick. I'm the sidekick.
You can be our hype girl. You're the hype girl.
Tune in next week, guys, for Kristi and Alicia featuring Nick.
Hostile takeover. Watch out, everybody.
You've just been demoted.
Our plan has worked.
This has been a plan and years in the making, even before this
Little
was
did you
conceived.
know we've been conspiring this whole time.
It's Game of Thrones politics.
Yeah,
Hopefully it's a better satisfying ending, and otherwise that'll be sad.
Who was the first character to get killed off?
Game of Thrones is lost on me.
In Game of Thrones? There's Sean Bean?
Oh, was it? Oh, well, you're Sean Bean then because you
I
just got
think so.
killed off. See you, bye.
Ah, cool. Well, at least I'm cool. Anyway.
So I did not sign up for a Game of Thrones podcast,
Okay, we'll
guys.
move on from Game of Thrones.
Okay, we'll get back to dreams. Okay, so we have a few things going on today. We're going to be going through a dream from Alicia, and we're also going to be talking about sleepwalking. Alicia, what's your dream you got for us?
My dream, gosh, there's been so many. Oh, I've got a really fun, quirky one.
Okay.
This one stuck with me for most of my life. Well, not even the whole dream, but just to put into perspective how weird and wacky my dreams are.
Mm-hmm.
I vividly remember this one dream I had, and it involved my brother, and he was eating a packet of Arnott's pizza shapes.
Yep.
But it was barbecue shapes in the pizza shape packet.
What?
That's just not right.
I think I would have been about 15 or 16 when I had this dream, but I'll never forget that moment. It was really weird. I wake up thinking that was why was there barbecue shapes coming out of a pizza shaped packet? What's going on?
I love how that's the thing that you're more worried about than you just having a dream about your brother eating shapes. You're more concerned that the wrong flavour was in the wrong packaging.
Well, I think it was during a school age. So with seeing my brothers at school, he was sitting in the playground at school eating them. So contextually it made sense. But just the different shape flavor just really threw me. And we're 15 years later and it still triggers me.
It could be some underlying OCD or maybe an element of control and order. Maybe
Yes.
that.
And so my OCD is not underlying. That's very surface level.
An overt OCD.
Very.
Or maybe it has to do with something that is displayed as one thing, but it's actually different on the inside.
Oh,
that's deep,
yeah,
man.
now we're getting
That's
deep.
Yeah, that could be the element of it, like something within you that's hidden and displays differently to what's on the packaging. Being yourself.
Or maybe my brother was just being a bit two-faced with me at the time.
Oh, that...
Maybe he may have been that, or maybe that could be it. Maybe he was like, here, and you want some shapes? Oh, sorry, the box is empty. And then you took that as barbecue shapes.
Some suppressed issues with my brother at the time.
No one really likes barbecue flavoured,
And
right?
still do to this day. What's wrong with
I love
barbecue?
barbecue.
What's wrong with barbecue flavored?
No. The best flavoured is chicken crimpies. Guys, come on.
Oh, no, my family, we were strictly a pizza or barbecue only.
Yeah, I think I'm more pizza
Am I the
and
minority
barbecue
here?
as well.
Oh, I'm the minority here. I don't
Yeah,
like
well,
it.
welcome to the world.
I feel like the tables have now turned. It's the Nick and Alicia show.
Yeah, goddamn right. We get to dunk on you because if it's just me, a man, it's bullying. But with Alicia, it's friendly banter, right? Alicia's like, nah, it's bullying.
Yeah. Maybe we're just luring you into this false sense of security.
Ooh, conversational honey trap. Watch out.
I love that you
That's why I
remembered
said
that
conversational and not just a honey trap. Yeah, that's a weird dream to have. But like, and did it ever repeat or?
No, that wasn't a repeating one. Just, I think
Okay.
I've just told the story that many times about it that it's stuck with me.
It's funny how when we have really vivid dreams that stick with us, that kind of form like a conversation piece. Like, oh, I had this weird dream once, and then you tell other people, and they go, ah, this person's fucking crazy.
I feel like that's much easier one for people to comprehend as opposed to my usual dreams. That if I tried to walk you through sort of the changing scenarios and changing locations in my dream, you'd be lost and you'd probably want to walk away from me and not talk to me again.
I am game for anything.
I'm intrigued now.
Yeah, I'm down. I'm down like a clown.
Oh, my memory's going to fail me here, isn't it? There's just been so many where the dream might start off at like a fair or a carnival kind of thing, like rides and games and that, and then next thing you know, we're over in a hospital, and then we're at the workplace, and then we're back at home, and it's in the dream it all makes sense that it's all logical how we got there. But when you try and tell someone, it's like, not following.
If it was a TV show, you would switch channels.
Yeah,
Just be like,
yeah,
what the fuck's
definitely.
happening?
There's just no narrative here whatsoever.
That's what I like about
that's my
dreams, though.
mind.
That's why I love having a good dream, because you just don't know what's going to happen. And like you said, you go from one place to another, and somehow it just makes sense. But you wake up and you're like, what the fuck? Like, how do I go from here to here? That's what I love about it.
Well, do you ever wake up mid-dream and you wake up remembering it vividly, but you want to get back, so you'll try and continue the story in your head and fall back to sleep to get back into the dream?
Yes.
Or is that just me?
Many times,
No, I've
especially when
tried
they're
it.
sex dreams.
And we've lost Nick. Mention of sex and Nick is out.
Damn, fucking, goddamn.
We can go down that path if you want to just pause for a while there, Nick. Kristi and I can take over.
Like, that's the only time I'd want to go back to a dream. Nick and I have established that I have a lot of not so nice dreams, but that I wouldn't want to go back into. So I don't see any other type of dream I would want to go back into.
I'll sometimes do it if I'm like the hero in the dream, if I'm having a bit of a good guy, bad guy, like trying to catch the villains. I'll sometimes want to see how it plays out and make sure that I come out the hero.
Yeah, I've tried it before, but usually it'll be like, I feel like I'm in like a parallel universe where I'm like, damn it, I just missed it. Like, so I almost got back to it, but I got back and started a new dream, completely different. But I'm kind of aware I tried to get back in the previous dream. It's a weird state to be in. Have you ever had that?
No, I normally get back into it. Sorry.
You're lucky.
No. But hey, guys, I've got a really fun fact for you.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm taking over here. It's really good.
No, that's the point of
Talk
guests.
away.
Me running the
you.
show.
Talk away.
Thank you. I feel like I'm making it like you're never going to want to have me back again. But fun fact, I studied psychology at uni, and this one thing that I remember, and I'll preface it by saying I no longer practice psychology, so don't take this as gospel. But there was this one lecture about perception, and we were told that your dreaming brain can't create faces. So any face that you see in a dream is one that you've seen out in like your waking day. And whether you've consciously or subconsciously seen this face, that's where it'll come from in your dream. They can't like make a new face out of nowhere. So it's kind of creepy to think about.
That's
really.
interesting, because I can't tell you how many times I've had dreams where I can see someone's face as if it's right in front of me, and then you wake up and you're like, who the fuck was that? So
Yeah, it so many times. But like, I kind of feel sad that our brain's not imaginative enough to make something up. Going like you know, it's like I know what a nose looks like. I know what a mouth looks like. I know what it's meant to be. Let's see what I can come up with, rather than pulling out what you know.
Well, you can do it consciously. So when you're awake, you can do it. But when you're asleep, so your dreaming brain isn't quite that constructive.
Has to go to the face bank. It's just like, okay, we got a 20-person scene. We need 2 females. We need like all that kind of stuff. And you go, yeah, put them on.
But it's also really cool to think about how much information in your day-to-day your brain actually
saves up,
takes in without you noticing, especially if you're someone that works in like customer service or retail and you might see hundreds of faces a day. You don't consciously observe them, but your brain is storing them to use in your dreams.
It's just like, you've got a good face. You're going to be good for a horror dream. We'll put you in a fun day fantasy that's almost like work, but then a dragon appears. And, you're a hijacker. We'll take you in. Let's go. Come on.
They were all kind of bad. What about the good ones?
Yeah.
Oh, you're hot. Good sex dream material.
So there's a hot and not hot category.
That's
where you
either
get placed.
you're banging or something bad's happening.
Well, and it sounds like Nick's only got one in the good category, which is a sex dream. All the rest of his dreams bad.
No, they're not that. I don't see that. No, they're adventures. Adventures. That's the man brain. It's either it's like sex, action, brain, good dream.
Gonna leave that one there.
Do you have a dream for us, Nick?
Do I have a dream for you? Let me think. I had one, but it wasn't really miraculous. It was more like, actually, no, it was a sex dream, funnily enough. But I know. A reoccurring sex dream with someone I know who I do not have that way.
Wait.
I'm not going to say anything.
Reoccurring sex
Reoccurring
dreams?
the last 3 days. It's been like...
The same person?
Yeah. Same person.
Interesting.
I'm not gonna say who or where.
No.
But it's so confusing. No,
Wait,
but like,
wait.
because I'm just like, what's happening? No, I actually said in the dream, what's happening?
Is it someone in your current life, or is it someone from
current
a
life?
few years ago? Current
life. Yep. So and it just keeps on happening, and I'm just going, the fuck? And I've said, it doesn't seem consensual if I'm asking what's happening while it's going on.
But I think sex dreams don't always have to be like subconsciously. They're not always like sexual or romantic
This
feeling
is true.
driven.
It's like an emotion.
It can often just be that you deeply care about someone or you're concerned about them.
Yeah, and I think that's probably the interpretation of it. It's like, I'm thinking more, it's probably that side of things, because I always wake up going, that was weird.
Or that's just what you're telling
That's what I'm telling myself. Yeah, I'm trying to push the feelings down and don't feel.
You're worried
It's not
about someone.
anything.
You're worried about someone and your brain's going, no, fuck this, let's take it 100%. Let's just go for it.
I'll give you something really to worry about.
Have you ever, or would you ever tell someone that you've had a sex dream about that you have? Like if they weren't your partner?
Oh, good question.
Ooh.
Okay.
If
Probably
I
not.
was single, yes.
Single?
Oh,
Oh, okay. Wait. So if you were single to someone who's not single, how about that?
Probably no. No, we'd both have to be single.
Yeah, probably not.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I would, because I don't think I've had a situation where I've gone, hey, I had a sex dream about you. It's like, you didn't perform that great, by the way. Pick up your aim. What are you doing?
I'd like to tell them just to put them off guard and see what they'd say. Put
And
someone
they'd
on
be
the
like,
spot.
how trippy would it be if they ended up having a sex dream the same night you had a sex dream about them? Be like, what?
Oh, then, you know,
It's destined.
yeah, exactly. Exactly. That's just both our
Well, how
brains.
would you
It'd be
feel?
even creepier.
How would you
It'd
feel
be
if a friend...
crazier if you told your stories and they were like the same sex dream.
That'd
See,
be so
then
trippy.
then you'd want to do something about it, because obviously that's both your brains and fate telling you that this needs to come true.
Then you just gotta do something. What?
Yeah, exactly. Just do something about
Shake
it,
hands
alright?
and shake hands and have a good Christian hug.
That's an obvious one. Obviously, your brain and his brain is telling you that, you know, it's gonna happen.
Okay, how would you feel if a friend of yours said it to you?
What kind of friend?
I think that would be the...
What kind of friend are we talking about? Like a close friend, or just like an acquaintance friend?
Okay, I think let's go through 3 tiers of friend. So you've got close friend, friend. I'd say a work friend in which you just see a lot, and that's about it, and then maybe an acquaintance. Acquaintance probably the weirdest.
Yeah.
Would be one of the. Hey, I had a section about you. I saw you once at a party. Why are you dreaming about fucking me?
I feel like I'd be okay with it, though. In saying that, I don't know that I could tell someone.
Yeah, I don't think I could tell someone.
If the shoe was
I'd be fine with it. It's just a dream, right?
I'd probably just want to know more, and I'd ask all the questions. Was I good? And what did we do? How did tell me details?
I want to know my performance. That's.
I want an erotic novel of my performance. Please.
Was it memorable?
It's like it was dreamy. End scene. No.
Oh god.
I think it would depend on. I guess it would depend on the friend. Because then, like, for someone that you're like, oh yeah, I was vibing that. That's pretty cool. But then anything else, you'd be like, that's awkward. Anyway.
As long as it's not someone that you've got like unresolved feelings for.
Yes.
Yeah, that would
Then
like
like
mess.
crap.
Yeah, like they were in a relationship and they're like, oh, I had a sex dream about you last night. It's just silly. Okay, bye. And you go, that hurt. dream he's getting some.
Kick me while I'm down.
You're right there, Nick.
I just think it's funny. It's just this like image of this really sad person that's just like, hi. It's like, oh, hi. Oh my gosh, I think the craziest, wildest sex dream about you. Oh, that would never happen anyway, right? Yeah. Right.
Yeah, I've never thought about it myself. What?
No, what? No, it's fine. So, sex dreams. Now we're going from sex dreams. Let's talk about sleepwalking. Also, fun fact, there apparently is sleep sex walking.
I was going to say, are you segueing into a fact that you've sex slept walk?
It's a dream splaining. I don't think I've ever sex walked in my.
Well, how would you like from your bed into someone else's bed?
I don't know if you're lying next to your partner.
Well, that's not really. That is not really sex walking. It's just sleep sexing.
Sleep sexing. Well, I mean, you could walk up, grab a snack, then sleep sex.
Because you get hungry afterwards.
Yeah, because you're like, man, I'm hungry. Time to get up and make a sandwich, and then it's like, oh, that was crazy last night. What happened there? You're like, what? It's like, what do you mean? I was asleep the whole time. Oh. What?
You got to be in a seriously deep sleep to be able to not wake up mid.
Oh, totally.
Sex.
Imagine waking up mid and you're just like, neat.
I don't think that'd be my first reaction.
No, I can't say it'd be mine either.
I guess that's the difference with the male and female brain. The male's just like, and the lady's like, the hell? The fuck's happening? But
I can't imagine you'd get all that far with it, because surely the victim, let's call them a victim of sleep sex, is going to wake up pretty quickly and then wake you up. It's not like you're going to be 5 minutes in before they start stirring. Oh.
Well, I think, okay.
Nick's like, 5 minutes?
5 minutes? Jeez, that'd be a PB. Wait. You're talking in minutes, not seconds? It's because like you would have to go like if you had a partner or you're dating someone, you're like, look, I sleep sex, and they go, what? It's like when I'm asleep, I try and have sex with someone in my bed, and you go, what? Oh, okay. Like, do you consent to anything that happens while I'm sleeping? And you go, okay, this is fine, or not, get out, or do you have a safe room for them? They go, nope, I don't want to see you.
Yeah. All of a sudden, you no longer sleep in the same bed.
And then it's just like, and that's the end of that. But
yeah, I'd find that
with my experiences with sleepwalking, though, which is very non-sexual in nature, so I used to sleepwalk a lot when I was a teenager, and I was having a lot of knee pains. I had like a growing pain thing in my knee, and I would walk down. So I would go downstairs while sleeping, go down, talk to my parents, and I would be like, I'm in pain, and like start crying randomly while I'm asleep. And then I would get shepherded back to bed, and that's it. That's about it. I didn't talk. I don't remember. I talked about that, but I never remembered it. I always thought I had a really good night's sleep,
That's crazy.
and that happened for a couple of years.
But apparently,
And then I
when
just
you
stopped.
sleepwalk, those are the times you have the best sleeps. Because
Is it
you're in
really?
such deep sleep that you don't even realize you're up walking. And then the next day, someone's like, "So you sleepwalk?" Like, oh, didn't even know.
It's pretty impressive that you could make it downstairs.
Yeah,
Yeah,
And not
right,
stack it.
yeah,
right.
yeah.
Like, and I've fallen down these stairs before. I've torn ligaments awake.
Though in saying that, we back in high school, during like a school camp, I think it might have been like year 9. And during one of the nights, I was in a bunk bed with someone. So I was on the bottom bunk.
Okay.
And my friend was obviously on the top bunk. And I woke up in the morning. We went to bed like normal in our pajamas. It's pretty normal.
Yeah,
I woke up
normal.
in the morning and her pajamas were folded on my bed and she had no recollection. So in her sleep, she'd gotten out of the top bunk, climbed down the ladder, taken off her pajamas, neatly folded them onto my bed, climbed back up the ladder and got back into bed in her sleep.
Wow.
Efficient.
Yeah.
That's a very specific
tidy.
thing to do, though. Take off your pajamas, fold them very neatly, and just go back to sleep.
Maybe that was the
nothing had happened.
unresolved thing. You're just like, I need to get this done.
Surely this is
Before-
not something that has only happened that one time. This has got to be a recurring thing. Like, she can't wake up and go, what
but
the
that's
hell?
definitely underlying OCD.
Yeah, for
So
sure.
that is
Folding them
that
nice
is
and
suppression.
neat.
It's just like I didn't fold my pajamas properly. I need to fold my pajamas properly. And it's like, okay, now I can rest.
Well, I have a friend.
Things you do in your sleep.
Oh, I know. Well, yeah, I have a friend who he still sleepwalks, and he's, I think, turning 31. And I remember we went to Fiji years and years ago. So I went with my husband and he went with his girlfriend at the time. And we were staying we were on a little island just off the main island of Fiji. And we were staying in these little cabanas. So our room was attached to theirs. And I remember we went out drinking and myself and his girlfriend went back to bed early because we were like, oh, we've had enough. It was already like 2 o'clock in the morning. But the boys decided to stay up till about, I don't know, 4 or 5 in the morning. And we both got up the next day and she was absolutely, like, she was so angry. She was mad. And I'm like, what happened? She goes, well, he came home absolutely pissed at like 4 in the morning, couldn't find the bathroom and pissed all over me while I was sleeping on the bed.
Oh no! Oh my god!
Because he thought she was the bathroom.
Wait, you said girlfriend at the time, right?
Yes.
I'm assuming they're
You know
no
what?
longer
They
together.
actually broke up not long after this trip. But she was so angry. She's like, I had to strip the bed. Like, she's like, I had to get up. First of all, have a shower at like 4 in the morning. She had to strip the bed. She was trying to wake him up because after he'd peed on her, he passed out on his side of the bed and she couldn't get him up. So she had to go then sleep on the day bed.
Oh, no.
But that's not the
my
first time. Like
gosh.
he's told us stories where when he was in his early 20s, he'd come home from a night out of drinking, and his mum would put a bucket for him to vomit next to his bed, but he would get up in the middle of the night, butt naked, take off all his clothes, and just piss in the bucket because he couldn't make it to the toilet.
Oh god.
And then his mum will come in the next day and be like, what have you done? This was supposed to be for vomit, not for your pee.
Not for pee.
Oh.
Yeah.
What a freaking animal!
Yes, he has like piss walking. That's what I call it.
Piss walking.
It doesn't even have the excuse of being asleep. Like, that's completely consciously.
But he had no.
It's just drunk.
But when we were in Fiji, the next morning he had no recollection of weeing all over her. He absolutely had no idea he'd done it. He woke up asking her why she was so angry. And she's like, "Are you serious right now?" And he's like, "What?
God
What
damn.
happened?" He's like, "Last I saw you, you went to bed with me, like Kristi." And she's like, "You peed all over me in the middle of the night, and then I couldn't wake you up
no.
to strip the bed, so I had to go sleep on this tiny ass day bed."
Wow. Maybe he has a secret piss fetish. That's all
I don't
think.
know, but I'd take the pajama folding over the.
I would, yeah, it would just be like, oh, let me leave all my laundry here versus,
Yeah.
what's happening? Oh my God, you're peeing all over it. Stop peeing on it. You know, wow.
Yep.
Well, another sleep one. I feel like I've sleepwalked before, but I can't remember the story. But I do quite frequently sleep cry.
Oh,
So,
I shouldn't
so
laugh.
bad.
so I'm sure, especially for Kristi, it doesn't come as a surprise that I'm a highly emotional
You
person.
are.
And often if I have like a really emotional dream where I'm crying in my dream, I've woken myself up before because I've been in absolute hysterics and bawling my eyes out.
Oh,
Oh my gosh. That's
Actually-
so sad.
I can relate because I've only done that once.
Yeah.
I've only done that once. And I had a dream about my dad dying. He was doing.
Oh, yeah.
See, all my
That'll
dreams
do
are
it.
so sad. Like, why can't I just have happy dreams? But,
Yeah, it's either there's someone dying or like
Yeah.
your current relationship breaking up, like your partner leaving you in a really traumatic way.
Yeah. And it was so strange because I woke up and my throat was so tight and there were tears coming down my face, and it took me a good like 30 seconds to actually snap out of it and be like, "Oh, that was just a dream." And then I had to calm myself down afterwards, and I just kept thinking, "Oh, like that just felt so real," because he was just in his backyard and then he just literally dropped dead and I ran out to him and he was just gone.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
That's heavy.
I know.
Wow.
I know. So yeah, I get.
Damn,
where
always
you're
bringing the
going.
mood down.
I know. Why am I even here?
Anyway, here's a story about death.
Yeah, but it's crazy how like your dreaming brain or your subconscious
Yeah.
brain can still like have control over your physical body. Crazy.
Well, Nick, you said you've woken up throwing punches.
Oh yeah, I've woken up throwing punches. I've woken up and I'm like, I'm like, what the hell? Like, I'm obviously in an action part of the dream where I'm trying to like fight someone off, or it's like kind of like someone's coming to work and they're like, I got a gun. And you're like, oh, okay, I'll wrestle you for the gun, and then I wake up trying to wrestling nothing. It's, you know, it's
That's pretty much how it would play out in real life.
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
it's except I don't get shot, and I'm not like holding my guts in at work going, it's okay, oh no, oh that's a love blood.
It'd definitely be a bit of a swing and a miss, though.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
You'd go in all macho,
Yep.
no,
take a big swing, and
it's okay. I played rugby. I know how to tackle. It's fine. It's fine.
Oh,
We'll be
says the
good.
guy who popped out his shoulder playing netball.
No, I had my shoulder popped out when someone grabbed my arm and pulled it while I was jumping up. So there you
But
go.
playing netball, right? Playing netball.
Basketball. That was
Oh.
basketball.
Oh.
no, the knee was
The
knee
knee was
was
netball when I
netball.
had a giant Amazon woman bust into my knee, which is also on my personal podcast, Highly Resourceful. Just letting you know.
Oh,
And,
do it in your own time, buddy. do
nice plug there.
it in your own time.
But I think it's a dude thing. It's like every dude has that like little fantasy, like, yeah, I'm gonna macho this shit up when something goes down. But let's be real, some crazy homeless guy comes in with a rusty knife. I'm probably gonna be like, nah, I don't want to fuck with this. But
Not today.
so with the other dreams where I've gone out punching, I do this thing where I will sit up in bed and I'll have my eyes open and I'll look around and I'll go back to sleep. I was actually dating someone. I know, I was dating someone where I woke up and she wasn't in her bed in the morning, and I was like, "Oh, what happened?" And she's like, "Oh, you just sat up and looked at me."
Oh no! Oh, that'd be terrifying. That's literally like one of my biggest fears is waking up to someone watching me sleep.
Oh, yeah.
I would lose it.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
because she was a light sleeper, so when I did that, she was just like, "What the fuck's happening?" And then she just
that's
left.
too much.
But then apparently, I just did it, looked at her, and went back to sleep. And she's like, "Nope." She's like, "I thought you were possessed by a demon, man."
I don't blame her if
I can understand. I do the same.
Oh, if someone sat up next to me and was asleep and just staring at me in the middle of the night, I'd be a bit freaked out.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'd fear for my safety.
Oh yeah, I got scared once because I wear glasses for anyone out there who wants to know. And I remember once at night, I remember freaking out in the middle of the night because there was this. I thought it was this little gremlin next to my bed, and I genuinely was. I think it was like a half awake, half asleep kind of thing. So like when you're so tired, but you want to go to sleep, but you don't know how, just freaking out. So I was freaking out at this little thing. Anyway, I remember the next morning, I put my glasses on. Funnily enough, didn't think about putting my glasses on when I was panicking because I thought the little gremlin would eat me if it saw me move. It was a freaking teddy bear. It was a teddy bear sitting there. This little teddy bear. I was like, oh,
Completely harmless.
completely harmless. I genuinely was freaking out and did not get any sleep that night.
This was last week,
Oh,
wasn't
God.
it?
Oh, that was last night. Oh my gosh.
Ugh.
Too damn funny.
Okay.
We do the darndest things in our sleep.
I know. We're just it's crazy. It's all we're rehearsing for stuff that never is going to happen. I mean, unless dragons are real and I'm going to tame them, which is very unlikely because I would get eaten. Let's be real.
Oh, you'd be the
I'd be
first to be
delicious.
eaten. You'd be the first to be
Yeah.
eaten.
First to be eaten, it's just they just beeline it straight for my place. But
And if it wasn't at your demise, it'd be Kristi and I offering you up as a sacrifice.
great dragon king, please take this as our sacrifice. And then he goes, "No. What is this? What is this trash? What do you think?
He's taller and bigger than the both of us. He's got more meat to eat. Take him.
More meat to eat. And I like how I've been manhandled enough that I've just been captured. Just that's what I imagine. Just I'm tied up. I'm just they beat you up and they've tied you up and then you're gonna feed them to me. It's yeah, that's how it's gonna go. Okay, cool. Well, on that lovely dragon note,
This is why I need Alicia, because sometimes you just talk so much shit. And I'm like, I don't know where he's
Although I
I
feel like-
that lady. Look at this.
Nick's made a lot of claims about, it's just boys or boy brain. I feel like you need to bring a guy in to defunk all of his boy claims.
Yeah.
I actually, you know what? Yeah, you know what? And any guys out there who have any similar dreams or any thoughts like that, make sure you email whatdoyoudreampodcast@gmail.com, or if you have just a random dream that you want analyzed, make sure you email again at whatdoyoudreampodcast@gmail.com. We'd love to hear your dreams. Last episode, if you didn't catch it, episode 3, we had our first email with their first dream. While it was very brief, it's lovely to hear from the audience.
Yes.
I'd like to thank Alicia so much for coming onto the show. We love having you.
Thanks, guys. This
forward
has
to
been a
having
lot
you
of fun.
I'm
was
definitely going
great.
to have
It
you
was-
back.
Yes,
I'll come back to gang up on Nick anytime.
100%. 100%. Well, again, thank you, everybody, if you're listening. And we love you so much. I've been Nick. This has been Kristi and Alicia saying thank you for listening.